There is one cost you pay more than brokerage, exchange transaction charges, STT and all the other charges combined. And that cost is known as the impact cost. Imagine you want to buy 1 lakh shares of company XYZ, which is currently trading at 10 rupees per share. The market depth could look something like this. Now, if you place an order to buy 1 lakh shares, you buy all available shares up to 10.4 rupees, which would make the average price higher than 10 rupees. This increase in your average price is known as the impact cost, and it increases with the size of your order. So, how do you reduce the impact cost? You can use an iceberg order. Now, what is an iceberg order? An iceberg order splits a large buy or sell order into smaller parts that are executed one after the other. Each completed order automatically triggers the next one until the entire order is filled. So in the earlier example, instead of placing one order for 1 lakh shares, you can place an iceberg order for 20,000 shares at 10 rupees with 5 legs, which splits your large order into 5 small orders of 20,000 shares at 10 rupees each. Once the first order is completed, another order for 20,000 shares at 10 rupees is automatically placed, and so on, until all 1 lakh shares are bought. By doing this, you are not letting the sellers know that you want to buy 1 lakh shares, which can prevent the sellers from increasing the price due to the perceived demand. This also helps keep market prices stable and reduces the impact cost of large orders. Iceberg only allows limit orders. But why? Impact costs may increase significantly because of market orders. For example, if you place a market order to buy 1000 shares when the stock is priced at 100 rupees and the order gets filled at 100.5 rupees, the impact cost is the extra 0.5 rupees per share for 1000 shares, which totals to rupees 500. On the other hand, if you place a limit order for 1000 shares at 100 rupees and then adjust it to 100.3 rupees to make sure the order gets filled, the impact cost is the extra 0.3 rupees per share for 1000 shares, which totals to rupees 300. This shows how using limit orders can further reduce the impact cost in comparison to market orders. Now, how to place iceberg orders? To place an iceberg order on the Kite app, tap on the instrument, then on buy or sell to open the order window. Select iceberg and enter the quantity. If you're placing an order in the equity segment, the minimum order value should be rupees 1 lakh. And if you're placing an order in the F&O segment, it should be 5 lots. Enter the price and select whether you want to place an intraday or an overnight order. Select the order type as limit and enter the number of legs. An iceberg order can have a maximum of 10 legs. Now swipe to place your order. As you can see, we have placed an iceberg order for a nifty June futures contract for 3000 quantities or 120 lots across 10 legs of 300 quantities each or 12 lots. This way, every subsequent order of 300 will be executed only once the previous orders are executed. To place an order on Kite web, click on buy or sell to open the order window and select iceberg. Select whether you want to place an intraday or an overnight order. Select the order type as limit and enter the quantity and price. Now enter the number of legs. An iceberg order can have a maximum of 10 legs. Now click on buy to place the order. Things to keep note of. Since each leg is a separate order, the brokerage is charged separately. For instance, if the order is split into 5 legs, then the brokerage will be applicable for 5 executed orders individually. If any leg of an iceberg is cancelled, all the remaining pending legs that are yet to be placed will be automatically cancelled. Similarly, if the price of any leg of iceberg is modified, the new price will automatically be applied to all the pending legs. Iceberg orders are available for NSE and BSE equity, futures and options, and the currency segment. The iceberg order type is not available for MCX yet. Icebergs can't be used in the case of a market and stop-loss market orders. Iceberg orders can also be used to get over the quantity freeze limits. The exchanges have set limits on the number of contracts that can be traded in a single order in the F&O segment. Take Nifty for example. The number of quantities that can be traded in a single order for Nifty F&O contracts is 1800 or 36 lots. This is called quantity freeze limits. This can be inconvenient if you want to execute more orders than the freeze limit, as you will need to place multiple orders. With iceberg orders, you can easily place an order to buy or sell large quantities. This will not only mean not having to place multiple orders in case of a large order, but it will also help reduce the impact costs. If you have more questions regarding Iceberg orders, please comment below.